CC? Can you guess which picture this is? It's a Malay wedding. This took place between my father and my mother in Geylang. Yeah? Can you spot me in the picture? Of course not. I did not exist yet. Yeah? No, I have not existed yet. Hello. Okay, it was traditional times, yeah, back then. You married first before you got a baby, okay? Bus stop in Bedok. Okay. So, who here likes eating in coffee shops? Good? Food courts? Fast food? Okay, hands down. Okay, this is not a matter of where you go for your food, okay? I think the story I'm trying to tell you is, please support your local coffee shops. Why? They are all independent businesses. They are run by fathers and mothers, sons and daughters, uncles and aunties, yeah? They are run probably by your neighbors, people in the same class as you. But I took it one step further. In Bedok North, I made friends with the coffee shop owners and the coffee shop vendors, and I created my own dish. Okay, this is the funny thing, yeah? So I come from a background that is very loud. Yeah, I like loud music. So I wear t-shirts that are quite brutal looking. So I would order a dish that's not on the menu. It's a chicken soup. Okay, it's not cooked with frozen chicken, but other parts of chicken, uncooked chicken cutlet. And we have them, open an egg, no tomatoes, a bit spicy. And they needed to give this dish a name. At the point in time, they had no such thing. So they called me by my t-shirt. They thought I was wearing a Spider-Man t-shirt. I wasn't. I was wearing a really brutal t-shirt with cobwebs and skulls, but it looked like a Spider-Man t-shirt from afar. And they gave me the nickname Spider. So if you go to Block 527, Block North Street 3, I'm called Spider. And thus, the chicken soup is called Sop Ayam Spider. It's from this coffee shop, Al Jalani, at Block 527, and I'll show you how the soup looks like. It looks like this. No spiders inside, of course. Okay? Okay. Alright, yeah. And the other two pictures are very scenic. Just took them on my day off. Yeah. I was crossing the street to Bedok Reservoir MRT and I came across these things. Now, these are just the regular pictures of mine. But in my childhood, and when I was growing up, I did things like read. You all read? What do you read your things on? Kindle? What else? Instagram? Books. Okay. What kind of books do you like? Let me show you my favorite books, okay? Okay? This time I'm going to allow you to pass the books around. I only have 4 books, so don't you dare bring them home. Okay? The first one, Tintin. Good. It means it's a timeless classic. In my time, these things were paperback. Yeah? So these are 2 paperbacks in one. You can just show them around, pass them around. You have that, yeah, it's good. That's good. So for humor, we went to the more Americanized, the more westernized things like Jughead. Yeah? You know this, right? Pass them around. Who here likes horror stories? Alright. Okay. Do you know what the classic 90s horror story series were in Singapore? Sorry? True Singapore Ghost Stories, did I hear that? By Russell Lee? Yep, I have them right here. Okay, yes, you can pass them around. Remember, I have 4 books, I'll come for them later, okay? Do they still sell? I don't know. I'll have to ask Russell Lee. I don't know him. Once I know him, I'll ask him for you. So, these are the books. What do you think I listen to my music on? Radio. Not K-pop, not Spotify. Radio. Cassette. You? Radio. Cassette. Okay. All right. How many of you here have seen cassette tapes before? How many of you have felt them in your hand before? Okay. For those who have not had the privilege, let's do this. 1 cassette. 2 cassettes. But you know, you can't just look at a cassette and imagine the music, right? You need to play them on something, right?
Video.
So what would I play them on?
Radio.
What do you call that? Walkman. How many of you here have used the Walkman before? Sure, no. Okay, never mind, I won't doubt that. I'm going to pass around. 1, 2, 3 Walkman. Okay? So, one row, take one set, pass them around, make sure your friends get to see them. These are all personal items, so they come with stickers and scratches and wear and tear. Yeah? You can touch your rewind button and stop button for the first time in your lives. And also, once upon a time, if you aspire to be a journalist, okay, or if you're interviewing someone, you don't use your phone to record the voice. You use an actual tape recorder, yeah, with the actual recording button. Come. So that's music and that's literature. If I were to watch videos, what would you guys do? Netflix, streaming,
YouTube,
DVD. DVD is quite a bit phased out. Before that, on YouTube did not exist at that point of time. Have any of you heard of VHS videotapes? I'll show you. Okay, these are the classic comedians from American culture, the Three Stooges. Okay, these guys were really funny. Some of you might have seen the recent remake. No, they're not RA, but they are definitely very, very funny. Now, if I were to play games, what would I do? Game Boy. Okay. Nokia Snake. No. Well, okay, not wrong. But I came from a time where it was 1995 and 1996. I'm going to show you something that I've not used since I was primary 6. Okay? I don't even dare to turn this on in case it explodes. But don't worry, it's not going to explode. It's what you call a Sega Game Gear. Yes. There was only one game that I played that came with this. It's called Bare Knuckle. And your teacher is nodding. He said, yeah, I missed those days of Game Gear. You want? Later we try, okay? Okay, so take this. Pass it around. So it's got no battery, so no water. Now, another thing about games. So you either play Nintendo, Atari, or Sega. The richer ones play Neo Geo. But for those who have Sega Mega Drive, this is the whole controller. Okay? Sega, yes, Sonic the Hedgehog. Now, as you are looking at a lot of things that belong to me, remember, share them around. I need them to. I need everyone to have a feel of it, because that is my childhood anyway. An important thing that I might want to say, maybe you guys can pass them around while I'm speaking. Just try to listen if you can. I think the journey from third world to first world was part of our state narrative. But I think it's very important that you guys also treasure the personal touch with people, yeah? How many of you actually have written a letter before in your life? Not send an email, not send a formal letter to the school. Situational writing, what is that?
It's writing a letter.
Last time is listening comprehension, oral exam composition. What's this situation?
It's writing.
Wow, no wonder you all are very smart. Okay, situational writing, I'm not trying to compare or boast or say that I was the same. In secondary school, I took it upon myself to contact the rest of the world. I was very heavily involved in subcultures. When I say subculture, I'm talking about loud music, alternative music, skating, art, independent art, and stuff like that. So I would, at your age, you guys are Sec 2, Sec 3, Sec 1, 13 years old. So your IC numbers now start with T, right? Wow, man. We're the S category, guys. So I wrote heavily to people all over the world, okay? And I'm going to show this from afar, but once I'm done, you're all welcome to have a personal, closer look, yeah? These are very, very personal parts of my childhood from 14 till 19. I would write letters to people all over the world just to say hello, yeah? So how do I know? Back then, everything was reliant on paper. If you wanted to know something, there was no Google. You had to know who to ask and where to go. Yeah, if I wanted to buy a cassette tape, I needed to ask my friend, hey, you go to this place in City Hall. Hey, you go to this place in Far East Plaza. Go look for this shop. And there was no Google, there was no GPS. I had to really look and hope that it was open. Yeah, back then people were not very dependent on cell phones. There was no text. And when you had to call someone, you only had 7 digits. You didn't have to press 6 beforehand. Yeah, all these small things have faded away, and I would write to them personally, and these are some samples of what was responded to me. This one was a letter. The stamp is from Singapore. Who do you think this was from?
Girlfriend.
Ex-girlfriend, that's correct. You're too young, okay? Wait a couple more years. This one, letter from? FBI. It's from Italy, okay? Yeah, Italy. This is a letter from Japan. Japan. I don't know Japanese soldiers. They are in another time. No, I don't know Japanese soldiers. This is another letter from Italy. Okay. Letter from Malaysia. Letter from Russia. Letter from, I tore the stamp away. Letter from Brazil. See, yeah? Brazil. And then letter from Australia. Now, the thing that I found out just from writing letters to people is you understand certain things. You understand how much it costs for a postage stamp overseas. You understand how they write their English characters. For example, a Japanese who's very used to writing in Japanese with all the calligraphy, with all the bends and the curves, where they will transpose that form of writing to English letters. So the way they write the numbers and the numerals is very different from what we are used to. So these things are maybe in what you said, situational writing, very comparable, yeah? So times have changed. You guys are living in a very modern time, very hip time, but I do think that you all need to keep your personal relationships intact, yeah? For example, I just compare the past, then and now. Back then, there was no WhatsApp group, yeah? Thus, there was no gossip, there was no call-out culture. If I had an issue with you, I'll sort it out with you myself in person. For many years, couldn't earn income, just took upon himself, just opened a little booth beside a staircase, and yeah, that's all it was for him. He's been earning money honestly, and everybody supports him, and that's how it should be. I think in this narrative of bicentennial, we might have gone from third world to first world, but it's very important, especially you, as a youth of the new generation, to remember to have a personal touch to everything. I see you all enjoying the items that I've given out. Feel free to hold them to them until you have to go. Please don't bring home any of them, okay? They're special to me. And anyway, if you want to have a closer look to my old phone, my pictures, and my letters, you're free to come forward. Till then, thank you so much, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your day. Come, those who want to come forward. Teachers, if you